Mets won 2 in a row.
All right. The Sports Talk on the Friday night edition. I'm Dr. Jerry Green. We have a great show lined up for you tonight. We are live on Facebook, YouTube TV, and also Apple TV and the Fire Stick and Roku TV. And we're excited. And also the show being produced by my good friend, Big Don from Big Don Production. What's up, my brother?
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Everything is good. All right. We got a Big Don Production showcase coming up very shortly as well. I'll let y'all know about the date in time as we get it finalized. And all the way in Maryland, Frederick, Maryland, my brother-in-law, Larry Pearson. What's up, Larry?
Yeah, the Mets. Mets ain't won up since 1969.
Oh, my God. Oh, Larry, Mr. Larry. And the legend himself, we got 2 legends. Bruce Oscar, what's up, Bruce? How you doing? I know you'll get Larry back, but go ahead.
Yeah, because you know the Mets won it in 86.
Oh, that's right, 86. And the other legend, sports legend, Anthony McLean. What's up, my brother?
Doing good. Doing good.
Always doing good, my brother. We're proud of all you guys, man, for what you participate in Sports Talk. We got to get started tonight. I know an hour go by fast, and we got a lot to talk about. Larry, I'll let you start because I want to do the Knicks, but go ahead. Start over with the Cowboys, whatever you want to do.
I want to start off with the New York Knickerbockers. You know, the New York Knicks went all the way to the championship last year. Looking good, looking real good. They went ahead and fired the coach. Was that a good move or not? This year, they can't get past Atlanta. It don't look good.
It ain't over yet, Larry. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. Go ahead, Bruce.
Bruce, how it look to you?
Yeah, it don't look good, but I tell you, is no coach can come in there and straighten them guys out.
Come on, Bruce.
I mean, that's just reality, man. Listen, you got your starting small forward, and your starting shooting guards got 2 points between them. You in the playoffs. How you gonna win?
It's a team effort, though, man. It's a team.
I'm saying, aren't they part of the team?
They are part of the team.
I'm saying, if they part of the team, they got to do their part. 2 points between them, and you say it's a team effort. They must be bringing the water.
What team?
The 20 mule team.
Go ahead, Anthony. Speak on that, man. Come on, give me a little positive.
Oh no, it's not good when you're not getting the kind of scoring production that you need. The only good thing I think they can come out of this is that as bad as they played the last 2 games, they were 1-point losses and they still had a chance to win. They blew the lead in game 2. They made a comeback. They actually led late, but couldn't make the stop. And also they fumbled. They completely fumbled on the last play. I'm not sure if it's a breakdown on them or if it was just a bad call by Brown, but you have to at least get a shot off there. That's but again, as bad as it is, they win Saturday. It's 2-2 again. So they just, they got to, like what Bruce says, they've got to balance the scoring. It can't always come down to Brunson because they're going to triple and double team him every time. And he has to be smarter and let these other guys, get off.
Go ahead, Don.
Well, Bruce, I know you watch a little First Take. You guys watch First Take today? With Stephen, they had that guy on from wrestling. Stephen into wrestling a lot now.
Yeah.
You saw it?
I saw a little bit of it.
Well, you see what the guy said?
What'd he say?
Well, he pulled out a deck of cards. He wearing a cape. He got, his face all painted, like you're a demon. And anyway, he pulled out a deck of cards and he said the Knicks are cursed. I've been saying that for years. Haven't I, Jerry?
Oh yeah.
I've been saying it for years. The Knicks are cursed. The Knicks are cursed. That's the bottom line. First of all, Mike Brown, a lot of times when it gets late in the game, he always sit both his stars out at the same time, Townsend and Brunson. Why do he do that? Do you guys actually think that's a good idea?
Nope, not at all.
One on the court at all time?
Especially in the fourth quarter.
He does it every time.
I noticed that.
So you said no coach could help him. Maybe the coach need to go.
But I understand that. But you still got to play a smart game. That's what made guys like Larry Bird and LeBron James so good. That court sense. You can't be the point guard and dribble into three people as special. Any good coach will tell you, you never dribble in the corner where you can get trapped. You move that ball around. He had 2 back-to-back possessions, what cost him the game. He fell down, they trapped him. He tried to slide the ball out the heart. It didn't work. Then the last possession, he came down and got in the corner. Now he got 3 guys trapping him in the corner. He only 3'11". You know what I mean?
Actually, it was that last play to me.
He's at
3'11". Hart was standing right there.
Yeah, but you got to. I'm saying you got to play smart. If you notice the first half of every game they played, except for this last one, because I think they was down about 14, something like that.
Yeah, no, 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
But the other 2 games, they came out smoking. Towns was active, playing on the offensive boards and everything. That comes from moving the ball around. When you got one man dribbling for 20 seconds, everybody else sleep. That way they ain't rebounding, they ain't playing no defense, they ain't doing nothing because they're not active within the floor of the game. That means a lot.
We've seen a lot of superstars dribble the ball a lot. We've seen LeBron James do it. We've seen Michael Jordan do it. A lot of them do it, man.
No, but I'm saying if you you never see LeBron
superstar, so he do it too.
Yeah, but you can say Luka. You can say Luka do it, but you can never say LeBron. When LeBron dribble that ball, he dribble it with purpose. That's why the Lakers look so good now without Luka, because that LeBron is facilitating and that ball is moving. You don't see LeBron dribbling the 24-second clock, 20 seconds off the clock. He got them guys looking like superstars, man. And they wouldn't even have been in the game if Luka and Austin Reeves was it.
All right, go ahead, Larry. Let Larry comment on the Knicks, man. Don't be too hard, though. Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, I think the Knicks got a good team. They can have no cohesiveness, so you don't know what to expect. Can they come out the East? I don't think so. I think so far they disorganized. They don't play together, and the leadership, the coach, does not have full control of the team. So without a coach having full control, I can't see how they can actually win.
Hey, Larry, you're being too nice. Don't listen to Jerry. Tell us what you really think.
I think they stink.
Don't listen to Jerry. I didn't say nothing.
Don't be too hard on him.
No. But what I want to say, Don, I agree with you about the curse part to a certain point. See, one thing about the Knicks never had a superstar. The last superstar they had was Walt Frazier. And because, if they had a Kobe Bryant or LeBron or Michael Jordan or a Magic Johnson, then I could say, okay, they might be cursed. But they never had no player on that type, or Larry Bird on that type of a caliber of player. Jalen Brunson, he's a great player. Remember, when Dallas, he's come off the bench. So he's a great player, but I wouldn't even put him up there with LeBron and D Wade and Magic and them boys. So it's hard to say they're cursed if you don't have that type of player that can lead your franchise when they got to be led. Because all the people that most time come to the Garden, they're coming to see the other player, really, the LeBrons and the Michaels and the Steph Currys. That's what they're coming to see.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that he couldn't lead them. He got the ability to lead them. He showed that. He just don't play smart.
Then why he's down 2-1 then?
Because
Why,
he don't play.
why
He
the
don't play
coach will
smart.
take control of the game?
Yeah,
At
he don't.
times
He don't
like
play
that.
smart.
Call a timeout, take control of the game. The coach
Right.
not doing none of that.
Right.
Well, let me
you
ask
hit the
Bruce
nail on
and
the head, though, Larry.
let me ask Bruce and Anthony one thing. Do you guys think Jalen Brunson a superstar?
No, I wouldn't call him
I think he's a great. I think he's a star.
Yeah, he's a star. I mean, he could get the job done, but all he got to do is play smart. He proved that.
All right, well, so Anthony, would you put him up there with the LeBrons and the
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
That's the difference. That's the difference. That's why Golden State got 4 championships and LeBron got 4 with his, and even Kevin Durant, if he was there, he could do. Well, let me take that back.
Yeah, I think you should take that back.
You better quit while you ahead.
Kobe was there, or Shaq was there.
I will say, I think you're selling Patrick a little too short. I think Patrick was a superstar personally.
Sure, he was. But Patrick never had a superstar play with him. They got close with Bernard King, but they never got to play together. Patrick never had a superstar play on the side of him.
He was a superstar, Anthony said, though. He was a superstar.
Well, I'm saying you need more than one. Nobody in the NBA have ever won with only one superstar. Nobody.
Okay, Bruce, to your point and Anthony's point, I'll give him that status. But every center needs a great guard. You tell me a center who did not win with a great guard.
Sure they do.
Right. So that's the fact that you never had a great guard. You never had Isaiah Thomas or Kobe.
Yeah, but don't say that. Don't say that because
who you have great?
The Knicks messed up when they got rid of Mark Jackson. Patrick was never the same after they got rid of Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson was okay. He wasn't no.
No, but I'm saying don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he was a superstar. Okay. I'm saying he was the perfect guard for Patrick Ewing. And once they traded him for Bo Kimball and them boys, and Patrick was never the same. Because Mark Jackson was one of the last pure point guards. He wasn't considered a combination. He was a point guard.
Yeah, but Patrick Ewing needed a Dwayne Wade, or he needed like Shaq had Dwayne.
He needed another superstar. I consider Dwayne Wade a superstar.
That's what Patrick Ewing
He never had another superstar.
But the closest they had was probably Allen Houston, but again, Ewing was later in his career and he was hurt. That second time that they got to the finals, he was already out, and they had to have it was Marcus Camby that was doing most of the center work. Marcus Camby and Kurt Thomas. Right.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll get past
that. Just lends more to the curse thing because
right.
That second time they got to the finals, they were it was the strike year. They were the 8th seed. They knocked off Miami.
First time they got to the finals.
But they went against the juggernaut with San Antonio.
Right. And that was that a strike? That was a strike year too. That year, right?
Yeah, that was the lockout when there was up to 50 games. Yeah.
But the Spurs, there was a good team. But nobody expected the Knicks to beat the Spurs without Patrick Ewing. Nobody expected the Knicks to win. I mean, they did the good with the 12 Speedwell and all them, because I think they got lucky and beat Miami with what's the guy, the light skinned boy, pretty boy, hit the shot.
Allen Houston.
Who?
Allen Houston.
Allen Houston, yeah, hit the shot and the ball went in, and they won Game 5 or something, or Game 7, whatever it was.
Yeah, Game 5. When they used to play 5-game series in the first round instead of.
But nobody expected the Knicks to win that series. I didn't anyway. They did good, but they weren't gonna beat David Robinson and Tim Duncan that year. All right, so Larry, what you got next, bro? I don't want to be out of Knicks, man.
Okay, Detroit Pistons.
Oh man, Detroit.
Now Detroit is the biggest disappointment in the East. Everybody thought there was a great team that was on the edge. They get in the playoffs, and so far they lay an egg.
They ain't laying no egg now. Don't say that too soon. They look like they're back on track to me.
So do you think they are as good as we thought they were?
Yes.
The problem with the thing with Detroit is they're arguably the best defensive team. The problem with them is always going to be scoring. When they don't get consistent scoring, this is what happens. The key is going to be that next game in Orlando, because they were able to even up the series. But, I still, let's put it this way. I still think they'll win this first round, but after the next round, it's going to be tougher, because more than likely they're going to get either Boston or the Knicks, and it may be a little bit tougher because after Cade Cunningham
or Atlanta,
but either one, they're going to have a tough time.
But don't let in there too. Don't leave.
No, I'm not ready to.
Don't pencil in the Knicks.
I knew Jerry wasn't gonna let that go, Amp.
Yeah, well, Orlando leads 2-1, and he bring up the Knicks.
When he said the Knicks, I said, "Uh-oh."
Orlando seems to be leading 2-1. That's what we should be talking about.
I knew Jerry gonna get him.
Who's the guy? He opened himself up on that.
Hey, I said, "Uh-oh."
So go ahead, Don, and talk about Detroit, Don.
Well, I think Detroit gonna turn things around. I'm gonna still go. I think Detroit gonna go to Atlanta. When Detroit whooped them that last game, that game too. It could have came from sitting out, not playing. But I think Detroit done found their niche now. I think they're ready to go. I think they will get past Orlando.
Okay, go ahead, Bruce.
I think it'll be a good series, but I think Detroit gonna take it. You know what I mean? But Orlando, they're another one of them teams, man, that they're not that consistent either. I think they got beat by something like 25 points this last game?
Mm-hmm.
30 points, something like that.
Something
you
like
can't
that.
win you can't win the first game, then come back and then get beat by 30.
That's so true. I agree. Go ahead, Larry. Talk about Detroit then.
To me, it's just like I said before. I think Detroit proved themselves during the regular season. The playoffs, a different story. When it comes time to win consistently, we're gonna see that truly happens. But I think Detroit got some kink in their armor, because some games you got to score, and if you can't keep up.
Good. But Larry, wouldn't you agree? Teams like Orlando, those are the scary teams, man. Those are the ones that you could beat them, but if you don't play your A game, that team could beat you as well. So Detroit is a team that Orlando is one of them scary type teams that you really don't want to play, because all it takes is one injury or something that can knock you out of the playoffs. Because they're a pretty good team. So I won't say Detroit is looking bad. I just say Orlando is playing above their head right now. They're playing over their head. All right. What's up, Pastor Walt?
Hey, how's you doing?
We're talking about Detroit and Orlando. What you think, bro?
I heard you. No, I think it's just like I said on Tuesday. They had a week off. They was doing nothing. They were rusty. Orlando was in, they were in their regular rhythm, playing every other day. And Detroit just came out yesterday and proved that they're a better team. But yeah, they have to be on their game. But no, they're good. They did what they had to do. They couldn't go to Orlando down 0-2. So they did what they had to do. Yeah, I think they're going to be fine. I would have been more nervous if they would have came out game 2 after we gave them the excuse that they was rusty and, and all that, and then got beat again. Then I would say, uh-oh, maybe something wrong. They came out and showed up. They didn't do like the Knicks did. They came out and showed up. Sorry, Bruce.
Wow.
I ain't see you there. Yeah.
All facts, brother. All facts.
Yeah, we done beat out the Knicks already. We done beat up.
Did you? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it.
No, we beat out the Knicks. You got a comment? Go ahead, but I want to get to that.
No, I think the Knicks gonna be all right, man. This is just how the Knicks play, man. They'll win game 4. They might go back to the Garden and win that one, and go back to Atlanta and lose that. This is how the Knicks play, man.
But if the Knicks lose game 4, all right, if they lose game 4, I think it's over. They'll also get them in game 5. It'd be hard to lose 4 straight. Mike Brown, if they lose 4 straight, Mike Brown got to go. He got to go.
No. I'm going with the Knicks. If I was a betting man, I'd go with the next game. The next game and Atlanta. I think they win. Atlanta's not that much better than the Knicks. They're not like a dominant team. They're just playing really good. I think the Knicks will show up and win the next game.
But if you was a betting man, would you have the Knicks down 2-1 right now? If you was a betting man.
No, I didn't say that. But I have them. I'm saying this is how the Knicks play.
All right.
If he was a betting man, he'd be filing for a loan right now.
I was gonna say Bruce and Anthony, Walt giving you guys some good signs. Larry's hard on y'all, but like I said, it's gonna be a great series. I want to get to the Celtics and the 76ers. You guys already crowned the Celtics coming out of the East. They got beat on Philly, and it was a beat down too. It wasn't just they got beat. They got beat good
at home. At home.
And you see what that young boy did, VJ?
No, what did he do?
Yeah.
VJ went off. I think he had 28?
Yeah, he had a great game. But Bruce, the Celtics, they're one of them teams there. Just my take. I don't like them. They know they could beat Philly. So you see how many threes they took and how many they missed. The Celtics, one of them teams, they live by the three, die by the three. They were just launching them up. If they hit their threes, they'll beat Philly by 40. If they don't, they'll lose. So I think there's one. I don't think they're afraid of Philly at all. I think they just was off. They missed their threes, but they kept launching them. They didn't okay, we better get serious now and drive to the basket. They just kept launching them up. Everybody was launching
I'm not crazy about the Celtics either, man. But they got a tough squad, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But didn't they lose to the Knicks last year, though, Bruce? Didn't they lose to the Knicks last year?
Yeah.
They lost to the Knicks
without Tatum. Year. Yeah, but Tatum got hurt
last year.
I'm saying, but they still lost, though, right?
Yeah. No doubt.
Last year.
But then they lost to Miami a couple years ago, too, right? A couple times, too, right?
Yeah, but both of those teams are better than Philly without Embiid.
Well,
I mean, who else they got? They got Maxey and they got the young kid. The rookie's good, man. But who else they got? They got the guy with looking like a clown with half black and half red hair. And I mean, who else they got out there? Come on.
Well, I know Tuesday. I heard some people said get the brooms out. I heard that. I don't know. Somebody said let's get the brooms out. The Celtics and the Sixers. I need to play it back. Somebody said let's get the brooms out.
I thought that would be a sweep. I would agree with that.
But somebody said it. I can't remember who said it.
Somebody said it.
I'll call you on the carpet if I knew who it was, but I can't call you on the carpet. I know whoever said it. If you're not here, they ain't gonna say nothing, and the ones who here ain't gonna keep their mouth shut too. Because somebody said get the brooms out. I don't know who said it.
And
I gotta go back and replay that.
I don't know if I said it or not, but them Knicks got enough heat on me. I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Larry, talk about the Celtics and the Philly. What's that?
Like you said, the Celtics had a bad night. They had a bad night shooting. And the Celtics are known for putting up threes. They live with it.
Here we go again.
They don't care about going down by little by threes. They're not going to change.
They had a bad night, Bruce.
That's why I'm going to say if the Celtics get to the championship, they are going to lose because they're not going to go with what's going to make them better. They're going to put up the threes, and they're going to live with that. And if they get into it with OKC, there's no coming out.
You just cleaned up a little bit there. Y'all was good when you said they had a bad night. I don't hear that they had a bad night because I can say the same thing about Denver too. In that case, everybody that lose have a bad night, right?
Anytime you lose, you had a bad night. Better believe it.
But Celtics been doing this for the past 3 years.
That's my point. I told them they lost to Miami.
They will put them a three, and if they hit them, hey, they win. If they don't, they lose. And they're comfortable with that.
This ain't the same Celtics that had Larry Bird and Kevin McHale and Dennis Johnson.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about Brown and the boys.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This Celtic team is great, but they're inconsistent. I mean, they might win the game like Pastor Wall said. They launch up threes, but you don't know what Celtic team going to show up sometimes.
They got a ring. They got a ring. You ain't got to go back to Bird. They got a ring already.
They got a ring. I give
you ain't got to go back to Bird because they already proved they could do it.
All right, Bruce, don't do that because you're going to go back too a little bit. Now, don't let me.
No, but I'm saying if they hadn't won one, then you could go back and say what Bird did. But they didn't prove themselves already.
Well, let's face it, the Celtics are still the favorite.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Come out the East.
I gotta say.
Come out the East, right?
Right.
Yeah,
come out
the favorite. Come out the East.
Yep.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who did I miss? Did I get everybody? Got you, Anthony?
Yeah,
I don't think you got Anthony.
same. Yeah, they live by the three, they die by the three, but they're playing against it. Are we going to see Maxey and Edgecombe have a game like that again? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're capable now. They've been playing. If you've been watching the Sixers all year, them two been bringing it all year. But now, see the difference is they got Paul George in there. He playing pretty good.
Yeah, he playing real good.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about him. You said who else they got? They got
They got another guy too. The guy that came. What's the other boy?
Andre Drummond.
Not Drummond. The other guy that came from.
1,114.
I forgot the guy name offhand, man. The shooter. He's a shooter. I forgot what. I'll think of his name. All right, Larry. Who we got, Larry? I know you were talking about the Cowboys a little bit too, or the NFL draft or something.
Yeah.
I get back to Denver. I got to get back on Denver, Minnesota. Anthony, you was right, but I'll get back to that in a few minutes. Go ahead, Larry.
Okay, on the NFL draft, I think Dallas lucked up. They got some pretty good.
Why you gotta be luck, Larry?
Pretty good defensive players. But first of all, the draft didn't go the way it's supposed to went.
Well, yeah, it went exactly the way it was supposed to go.
Cam Taylor should have never been available.
Come on, man. Come on now.
He should have.
That's why they be moving. See, y'all want to talk about Jerry Jones, but Jerry Jones show you he do what he got to do. See, he didn't take no chance of not moving up. He only had to move up one spot because them phones was ringing, and he could have lost. He could have lost that pick. So he moved up. He switched spot for what? Miami.
Yeah, he moved up one spot.
Moved up one spot because people were trying to get that spot. The get downs.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones told you he could rather sprint that moolah one.
Out of all the teams, I think Dallas got a AA plus on the draft. I think going to next year, Jerry Jones for the first time. I think Jerry Jones really did an outstanding job in the draft.
All right, let me go with the other football man, Pastor Walt. I go with Anthony. Go ahead, Pastor Walt. What do you think about the draft? And
I think the draft. Well, my team made the biggest surprise drafting a quarterback when you already got Matthew Stafford there, reigning MVP. He already said he's coming back next year, and he's got a 2-year contract. So I thought they should have went after. But they got McDuffie to settle up to secure their defensive secondary. They got McDuffie from Kansas City. Kansas City going in the tank, but they got McDuffie from Kansas City. But I thought they should have went after, another defensive linebacker because your linebackers are weak. But as far as the Cowboys did good, man. They got two defensive players, Cleveland Browns. They said they're the winners of the draft. They did real good. They got rated as an A+. So the draft was good. It got a lot of people that we don't know because they drafted a lot of big linemen. Yeah. So, but and Raiders did good too. They got the quarterback from Indiana, and so it looks good. It looks different because you got the Ravens, got a new coach, and see what they're going to do. But yeah, I watched it. I watched most of it till almost to the end. Then I turned to watch Denver and Minnesota. So can't wait till Jerry get to that. Yeah, but I turned to watch the Denver and Minnesota game. A lot of things going on. Injuries gonna play a big part. Wemby's hurt. Jay Love is hurt for OKC. So yeah, man.
Everybody get the football there.
All right, hold on down. But I do want to say everyone that Pastor Walt's wife Pam is at home now. She got
thank God, man. Yeah, thank God.
We give God the glory. Go ahead, Anthony. Talk about the Cowboys or the draft. I get with Don, then we'll switch back over.
I know the Cowboys had a good draft, but I think very quietly the Jets had a pretty good draft.
There you go.
I thought the Jets did really well.
Yes, sir.
The second pick, that's like a huge. He starts opening day, I think, for them, barring injury or whatever. They're still, they still need a whole bunch of things. And I guess the Eagles drafting their wide receiver means that AJ Brown is.
Yeah, man. The writing's on the wall, as they say.
They got to go home, but you got to get out of Philly.
I think he going to Cleveland.
No, he's supposed to be going to New England.
It's the Patriots.
Right. That's what it was. New England, right? Walt.
Yeah, because him and Vrabel, Vrabel had him down in Tennessee. Yeah,
But Vrabel in trouble now.
All right, go ahead, Don.
he ain't in trouble.
Well,
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Bruce, he ain't in trouble. Their owner was just in that situation, and you ain't even hear nothing about that, so he all right.
Nah, they didn't find some more pictures from 2020, man.
All right, go ahead, Don.
Well, I'm loving this Dallas thing because everybody ready to jump on the bandwagon already. Dallas made a great pick. For me, I'm seeing the same Dallas that I always see. They're going to start out at the beginning of the year.
They ain't get in the field yet.
They're going to be winning. Everybody going to say they championship material. Then we get down the home stretch. We're going to see the same Dallas we always see.
No, we're not putting them. Ain't nobody putting them in the Super Bowl yet. We just said they didn't. We just said they didn't come out. They didn't come out the draft with egg on their face this time. That's all we saying.
Normally they have a bad draft.
Well,
yeah,
I'm hearing you. No, to me, they always have a decent draft. But what I'm saying is, not you guys, but wait till the media come out with this later. Everybody gonna start crowning them because we got a lot of Cowboy fans.
Oh, we gonna say that before the draft. We ain't had to wait for the draft to say that.
I'm just saying, everybody, probably all the Cowboy fans are crowning them right now. Am I right, Bruce?
We was crowning them before the draft. What I'm trying to tell you.
But in other words, I'm just saying we're gonna see the same Cowboys we always see after that great start. As soon as everybody get ready to jump on board, then they're gonna start making everybody fail. But I do want to bring up the Rams there with Matthew Stafford there. How was the coach gonna sit there and embarrass my man like that, telling them you ain't taking? I don't know how I would have took that. You're not gonna take.
You know why he took it? He was saying, "Look, I don't like that pick. This is your team. I ain't got nothing to do with
it."
this."
So how you supposed to feel if you the pick?
Don, that's a compliment, man.
That was a compliment.
No, he ain't coming in there. He ain't coming in there and Matthew Stafford is the reigning MVP. He ain't going nowhere. He said, but listen, what the coach said, Don. He said that he's going to compete with their backup quarterback. He was coming in there competing with Matthew Stafford. He said he's coming in there competing with Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett is the backup.
That's exactly what he said. My point is, I'd rather you not even pick me. You're going to embarrass me like that in front of everybody.
Yeah.
No, but he told him, they getting him for just backup. He
but you missing what Don was saying there.
No,
that boy knew good and well he won't go come in there and fight for no starting spot.
No, he knew he wasn't coming in there.
I'm just saying, don't put it out there in front of the whole world that I got to fight for backup. I got to fight for backup. They ain't giving me that either. Don't tell the whole world. Come in there and feel good at least. I mean,
that was a known. But listen, here's a story though for that, Don. See, here's the thing. See, most people believe that Stafford, if he would have won the Super Bowl this year, he would have stepped away. Now, if he wins the Super Bowl this year, he gonna step away, and McVay might go too. So now the manager, because McVay wanted him to pick somebody to help him win now. The manager's saying, listen, if we win now, you and Matthew Stafford gonna be going. I'm gonna be stuck with nobody. So I'm picking his replacement now. That's the background of the story.
Okay, all right. I understand.
I go along with 100%.
All I know is if I was sitting there, I'd have been totally embarrassed when the guy telling me in front of the whole world I got to fight for backup.
The only problem I got with that pick is I think he could have got him down the line a little bit.
Yes, he could. They could have.
I didn't like that for a first
round. He had 2 picks, Bruce. So, yeah, I agree. He could have got him with their second first-round pick because their second first-round pick, they actually went and got a defensive player. So they could have got – because they didn't have him rated. They didn't have him rated that high. They didn't even have him rated in the first round.
Right. No. But I agree with everything else you said, Walt, because it makes perfect sense because Stafford getting up there in age.
Oh, yeah.
And the GM see that everybody else is going through everything trying to find the right quarterback. So now he's ahead of the game. Like you said, when Stafford leaves and the coach, he's still set. You know what I mean? He got his quarterback. He know that backup. What's his name? Stetson Bennett.
Yeah, he was out for 2 years because he don't know how to turn that bottle down.
and he was like 25 when he got into the league, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll never be a starter. They know what they're doing, but I just say he picked them too early.
Even Jimmy Garoppolo said, "Listen," he said, "I'm thinking about retiring." He thought Stafford was going to step away and maybe he'll step in, but Stafford said, "I'm coming back. I might be back after that." So Garoppolo said, "I think I'm gonna turn in my cliques."
Yeah.
Hey, one question.
Right.
Did KC make a mistake? Because the defensive back they got, he's a great player, but he is not proven. You know what I'm saying? He's got great coverage, he got great speed, but he got better at LSU and he had a great year. But I think as far as him and Downs a proven product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this
But
guy
they had to replace McDuffie. The Rams signed McDuffie. They had to get somebody back there.
Yeah,
You know, so
I
if
wouldn't
they
be
needed
surprised.
somebody to go beside Chris Jones.
Mhm.
They got somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They needed him.
They
No,
got somebody in 29.
No, I was
29.
saying, I think both of these guys were going to be starters on day one.
yeah.
At the very least.
All right, listen, I'm going to move on to a minute. But Larry, you done with football? You got some more? Go ahead.
Now go ahead. Go Minnesota. I want to talk about that too. And I want to talk about San Antonio too.
Well, let's get it on, man. Is the Ant-Man and his team for real or what? Or Denver just having a bad night? Like Larry said, a bad night. or is Minnesota that good? Anthony picked Minnesota in 7. I'm going to remind you again. Anthony, our sports legend, he was the only one picked Minnesota in 7. I think Bruce asked Anthony, were you drinking or something? I made a comment. Anthony, you all right?
I think I made a comment.
They haven't won anything. They haven't
No,
won anything yet.
I
They
said,
haven't won anything. But
They haven't won
I
anything.
said, but go to 7, they will win in 7.
who said that? You said that too?
Yes.
He put everything on me.
I remember you saying that now.
And what's the name said the same thing.
I
And
remember you saying that, Larry. I remember
We're gonna have to get some
Anthony said
playback
the
on
same
this.
thing.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, Larry. I remember Anthony saying that. Hey, Bosman went with Denver now. Come on now.
No, you might be right. You might be right. I talked about Atlanta. If Atlanta go to 7.
Right, I was gonna say, man, don't try that with us.
No, I think Denver will win it.
No, I'm
think
saying
Denver will win it.
Anthony said Minnesota in 7.
Yeah,
He's the only one went for Minnesota. I said if Atlanta go to 7, they'll take it.
I'm not saying Denver is going to lose, but I'm asking you guys a question: is Minnesota got their number and playing that good, or just Denver having a bad series? Start with you, Don.
I think they might have their number. I mean, it's not like they have any lack of confidence on beating those guys. I mean, they beat them year before last. They came out this year like they wanted it, and they seem to have the Joker in check a little bit. I'm not gonna, I definitely went with Denver. Don't get me wrong, but right now, I'm looking at Minnesota real hard unless Denver turn it around.
Yeah, they're playing good.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, Minnesota playing good, man, and everybody helped. It seemed like, this is what you want to see in the playoff. It seemed like everybody on Minnesota turned it up a notch. Randall, everybody playing better. You know what I mean? So they just the opposite of what the Knicks doing. The Knicks went backwards.
So, but Bruce,
they got a good shot, man. They playing great.
So, Bruce, would you say because Aaron Gordon is out, that's hurting Denver a whole lot?
Oh, of course. But he played what? He played what? The first game?
No, he didn't play. Did he play the first game?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played 1 or 2 of them.
He only missed this game.
Oh,
he
they
played
still lost. They still lost with him. Oh,
Yeah, he been playing.
No, they didn't. Yeah, because Minnesota won the last 2 games, right?
Yes, they won the last 2.
Right.
No, it's 2 games to 1. They won the last 2.
Right.
Game 1. So what you think, Bruce? You think Denver's in trouble or what?
Well, if they don't win the next one, they're in trouble. Well, see, they match up. See, with Gobert, their center is long, man, and he give if the Joker ain't out there shooting them threes, he get the Joker fits underneath.
Right.
You know what I mean? And once you slow the Joker down, if everybody else don't step up, they're in trouble.
Right. And remember, Joker's not Shaq, so he can't bully on him. He don't have that type of
That's
game.
what it is.
It's more a defensive player against an offensive player. And Gobert, he's a pretty good defensive player. Go ahead, Pastor Walt. Did I go with Larry and Anthony again?
We talked about this Tuesday that Minnesota's not afraid of them. They, the kid talked junk and backed it up. McDaniels, he talked junk, went down the lane and put the exclamation point on it, And then they got that other kid from Chicago. Man, he had 27 points.
Yes.
Io, whatever his name is. They're not afraid of Denver, and Denver is in trouble because their whole team, all they're doing is driving the ball. Joker's not a great defensive center. He's not a shot blocker. So they're just driving the ball right at him and say, either you're going to block our shot and foul us and be sitting on the bench, or we get layups. And that's what they're doing, and they got a great strategy. But I thought they were going to blow it because once they had that big lead, they started shooting the threes and they was missing them, and Denver's starting to come back. And they're definitely missing Aaron Gordon because he's the muscle. And without him, they ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody else out there for Julius Randle. Julius Randle just having his way because Aaron Gordon's not out there to muscle him. And Julius Randle's too big for the rest of them. So
Pastor Ball, being a coach-minded person that you are, does Minnesota got their number?
Oh, yeah. I think Minnesota, they proved it. If they beat them this time, they're going to beat them 3 times.
Right.
3 times,
I think
that they have that matchup. Bruce was saying is that matchup, and therefore to let Rudy Gobert hold Joker by himself. If he get torched, fine, we ain't helping you, And he's actually playing pretty well the last 2 games against the Joker. Most teams they got to send a smaller guy. They got to try to double team him, and then he's a great passer. Gobert can play him head up, and that lets everybody else play. And the other guys are playing good defense. DiVincenzo and McDaniels he's smothering Jamal. He's in his jock. Everywhere he go, he with him. So yeah, they might be in a little trouble. I'm with them. Especially if they lose this next game. If Aaron Gordon don't come back, they're gonna lose the next game.
They're gonna lose it. Go ahead.
And what you see what McDaniel said after the second game?
Yeah.
He said Denver don't have no defense.
And he proved it. And he went right at him. That's what I'm saying. He said it and proved it. And they was just driving the ball down the lane. They were driving the ball down the lane.
All right, let me go, Larry.
Without Ant's hurt.
Right.
And they're still doing this.
Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah.
Now go ahead.
I think Aaron Gordon's the key because his defense, and that's who the Joker depends on. And when you lose your confidence, because he's 13 or 40 from 3-point land, he's losing his confidence. And if Gordon don't come back, Ant-Man and them gonna check him out, because if you can't get together and you the leader and you hitting 13 out of 40, hey, and you can't go down low and muscle your way down there. Hey, it looks like if Aaron Gordon don't come back, they're going home.
Yeah, you can see. You can see where they miss Michael Porter too.
Yeah, go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah. The thing that with Aaron is that he does all the dirty work that Jokic does.
All the dirty, yeah.
And that's a big thing. Let's put not to get upset, but I've seen Vincenzo play more defense in this 2 games than he did all the years he was in New York. So more power.
So he should never left.
Well, yeah, but also it's like and the scary thing is also Ant-Man's hurt. And
Ant's hurt. Yeah.
I mean, if he gets a few more days to heal up and get his thing back, they're gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. All right, let's talk about the Lakers and Houston. I'm reading or somebody put on Facebook that Kevin Durant might be out for this game. And you guys heard anything about that?
Yes.
Yeah, he may be out. He may be out for this the series now. They're saying
he's scared of LeBron. Is that what it is, Anthony?
But his feelings hurt. His feelings hurt.
I get it that folks aren't too crazy about Durant, but he's hurt. What can you do? He's not
he's
afraid
scared of LeBron. Anthony, yes or no? He's scared of LeBron. I don't know
no, he's not scared of LeBron. He's hurt.
His feelings hurt.
Yeah,
Anthony, if he loses to LeBron, we talked about that before. It will hurt his legacy. So I will play hurt too. I would say now.
And then folks will say, well, he shouldn't have played because he was hurt. You want it both ways. You can't have it both ways.
Well, he gonna lose it both ways. He gonna lose it if he don't play, and he gonna lose it if he do.
Now is Kevin Durant scared of LeBron?
He's scared to death. He running. He running.
Wow.
Look, he came back and played, and LeBron still beat him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he
See,
came back and LeBron still beat him. So
he messed up when he went and got a haircut.
He should have never came back. He should never came back.
he came back, LeBron beat him. Yeah, he's scared. It was like I said, I said it from the very beginning. I said he can't beat LeBron. I guess he heard what I said, and then when they lost, he gonna listen.
Wow. Pastor Walt, give me your opinion on your boys, the Lakers against Houston. Is the series over or what?
They don't win this. Well, it's not over because they didn't have a chance to go to Houston. If they lose in Houston, yeah. If they lose and they go down 3-0, I think it's over. But you got to give the others credit. I mean, the kid there, not Cornette. What's his name? The Caucasian gentleman they just got. He's shooting the lights out, man. Yeah, but I mean, he's shooting the lights out. You think he? I don't know whoever shoot from outside is a great shooter. I mean, but he's absolutely shooting the lights out. Yeah. And and look at Marcus Smart. Now, he was in Boston. They didn't even want him to shoot. He got, he getting 25 points. So the others are really stepping up for the Lakers, which you already got LeBron, and the others are really stepping up for him. So if KD's out tonight, they got a lot of trouble because Shandong still ain't stepping up. He should be dominating. He should be like we were talking about KD if he get 50 and they lose, but Shandong should at least be stepping up, helping them out. He had a better game, but not a good enough game. But they better win. They better win tonight, or they might get swept.
Larry, that get you? Go ahead, Larry. That get you?
No,
Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard.
Yeah, Luke Kennard.
Yeah. He's shooting
KD. Just think about if they get beat like this, KD should think about retiring, because he went to Houston for one thing, to get them over the hump. You know,
that's true.
If you run out of gas before you get over the hump, before you get started, before you even get started, it lets you know something. And ever since he left the Warriors, his career been going downhill. So I think he should actually be considering about, if they get dropped by the Lakers, by retiring.
Don't be too hard, Larry. Don't be too hard now.
He won't retire.
Look at the facts.
He's one of those guys that love the game. He won't retire. He's gonna play till they just put him out. He don't want. He already said it. If he retired, he was gonna go overseas and play somewhere. He just ain't ready.
All right, the Duranson's leaving Golden State in 2020. No playoffs. In 2021, got knocked out in the second round. In 2022, first round sweep. 2023, second round, he got knocked out. 2026, he's 0-2. 2024, he's first round sweep. In 2025, he didn't make the playoffs since leaving Golden State. Is that hurting his legacy right now?
I already told you when we had that argument before, I was the only one that said no matter what he do, if they don't beat LeBron James, I don't care if he scored 50 or 0. If they don't beat the Lakers, his legacy is hurt in my book. And I was the only one that said it. But yes, his legacy is going to be hurt. To me right now, it is hurting. He can have his little excuse. What is it, knee hurt? Sore knee? Bad back? I don't know which one it is. But
he got a haircut.
Excuse, it ain't going to work.
Wow. Oh, my God. So he's scared of LeBron. Well, Pastor Walsh, he's scared of LeBron.
No.
Scared of LeBron? All right.
Why would he?
Why would he?
Because he can't beat him.
Hell, man, he scared of him. No, he ain't scared of him.
He can't beat him.
Yeah, but I tell you something, man.
I tell you this though, his team can't beat him, but in full strength, both of them 1-on-1. Give me Durant.
You can still give me LeBron. I'll take LeBron 1-on-1.
You love LeBron. Give me Durant 1-on-1. I'm going with Durant.
But you got to look at what he's done for me lately, though. Don't you look about last year's.
Not too tall. You block your shot.
Look at what you done for me lately. And Durant ain't been doing too much.
And lately. I was with if Durant, but now he got the excuse he hurt. But I was saying if Durant and Sangoon and Thompson and what's the other Bruce? What's the other tall skinny kid? He ain't doing nothing either.
Smith.
So not just Durant. What's the other the forward?
He was a number 1 draft pick for them too.
Yeah, and he good, but they ain't doing nothing.
Right.
Against the Lakers. So, but if Houston don't beat the Lakers without Luka and AR, then they need to get some bad pub because they bought Durant there to score, but now he hurt or whatever, but it still don't look good.
Yeah, but you know what the difference is, what? Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart
bringing the defense that the Lakers never had.
Never had on the wing. You're right.
And that's a big difference in this series.
I looked at that, Bruce, because I said, you know what happened last year with the Lakers. Minnesota's going to play against the Lakers the same way they're playing against Denver. They're going to drive the ball, and who's going to stop them? Marcus Smart is the only one, that on the wing that can defend them. Because we know Luka can't hold nobody, AR can't hold nobody, and that's the same way that Minnesota took them out last year. They couldn't hold those boys. They were running right by them like they wasn't even there.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, Marcus Smart got LeBron playing a little better defense.
Okay, let me. All right,
LeBron rejuvenated because he's like, wait a minute.
Yep.
They took the team from me. Now it's my team again.
That definitely look better.
All right, 6:51. I don't want to keep you guys all night, but Larry, San Antonio, Wembanyama. What's the story on him, Larry?
He concussion, but right now he's gonna miss the game coming up. But I think the playoffs are a different level, and I think he's getting realize that now, and he's not doing the production he once was doing. So I think it's gonna be a learning curve for him. And if he don't get out, if he get past this round, he'll go out in the next round.
No, it ain't that he didn't play, man. He been killing them. You see that fall he took?
Yeah.
I mean that fall was on him, Larry. That fall was on him.
Yeah, he bounced on his head, bounced on the floor about 2 or 3 times.
That fall, it wasn't that he wasn't playing. That fall was just on him.
Yeah.
We have to disagree. I think the boy he was getting ready to really play out of his mind.
Better believe it.
But he got to protect himself, though.
Yeah, but
he fell. He tripped and fell.
He tripped and fell and bumped his head on the floor.
I saw the hit. I saw the
right on his face, man.
His head was dribbling, man. Now I never seen that before.
But he tried to do too much.
But see, that's his nature, though. His aggressiveness could be his weakness, but it's also it's what makes him the player that he is. And if you take away his aggressiveness, then there's nothing worse than playing not to get hurt and then get hurt. Now here he was just playing hard. He could have had a helmet on, and that still would have been a rough hit. I mean, he hit. He came face down on that thing.
That floor feels like concrete.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because some guys they have bad luck in their career, like Houston, Grant Hill, a lot of the guy that played for the Orlando Magic, the guard, the point, the guard.
Brady.
Yeah, some guys have bad luck. Do you guys think Wembanyama is going to be one of the type players that?
I sure hope not.
He was another one. Some guys they have great potential. They could be the superstar, and they have that bad luck, man. That every time you turn around, there's something happening to them. You know what I'm saying?
His career starting out like that. It's definitely starting out like that.
Even Joe Embiid, Joe Embiid.
Same thing.
Embiid. He's still very, very, very young. So I'm not going to say it's a bad luck thing yet. He's very, very young. The other stuff that he had was with was a blood clot. Okay. This year has been more injuries or whatever. I still will say, no matter what happens, I still think that he has to put on, say, 10, 15 more pounds. Oh, yeah. Because they're going to get more physical with him. And no, I'm this was way. I think because he's so young, he can overcome this.
All right. Did I get you? I agree. Now I want to show you guys something that really got me upset when I read it a little bit. I'm going to show you a flyer. But I brought up the bad luck part because some people I know in their career, they had great potential, but the injury bug got to them. When I read this, what Ron Harper was supposed to have said, I don't know how it was true or not. It said, if we could take off days, we could probably play 18 to 20 years. All right, that's what he's saying about LeBron, because he's saying LeBron took off days. This man hurt his knee in his prime, right? You remember when Ron Harper was playing with the Cleveland Cavaliers and he hurt his knee? Right. So how can you say that and you was injury prone? How can you even make a statement about somebody if we took days off? No, you got hurt. You was never the same player. No, Bruce, he was never the same player after he got hurt. Then he hooked up with Michael Jordan in Chicago, then Kobe and Shaq in LA and won some rings. But, he played good, but he wasn't the same Ron Harper he was.
Yeah, but he should keep his mouth shut. Jordan took 2 years off.
That's what I'm saying. You hurt your knee, and you're going to say if we took days off, we could all play 18 and 20 years. He wouldn't have played he wouldn't even play 12 years, to be honest, the way he was.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry, he got 2 sons in the playoffs,
Yeah, I know. But Bruce, Anthony, what is the average lifespan in the NBA for a player?
Probably about 12 years.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say about 12 years, yeah.
7 to 12, yeah, 7 to 12, yeah.
Okay, so if you got 15, I was telling my wife this one day when we were talking about, if you got 15 years in the NBA, that's great. That's great, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but let me say this here.
Go ahead.
When I looked at what that poster that you put up, it's pretty clear to me he's a hater.
Yeah, I think
he's a hater.
I think he's using his strawberry haterade on him because people will, because those same people will prop up Kobe for playing 20 years, but now they want to beat up on LeBron for doing 20 years. I mean, it's kind of that's hating. And he's also made disparaging remarks about Bronny
Is it
well.
high cholesterol? No. High blood pressure?
Hold on,
he talked about Bronny. He said that he didn't have to force his son.
As an ER nurse, I see more heart attacks happen than most cardiologists. And let me tell you, there's something I witness every single shift.
All right, Larry, you back?
You done, Larry? All right,
Let
go ahead.
the city on us.
Go ahead, pass the water on that comment. What you think?
Yeah, just like you said, just people weighing in. I think a lot of people, are but that, like you said, that's just hating on it, just seeing how he's doing. But I just hope he's not doing anything illegal, because he's doing supernatural stuff at his age to still be playing. I hope he's not on some kind of steroids. But
whoa. I mean, but think about it. I told you about the bad luck. Some guys like Chase.
Oh yeah, I know about the bad luck, but we're talking about he's pointing at LeBron, saying, "Look, he's playing. If we could have took time off, we could have did that too." That's what he's saying, But I'm just saying that I just hope that he's not doing. Because right now, I mean, this is unheard of. We've seen people play. Even Kareem was great, but when he was in year 20, he was nowhere near like he was in year 3. LeBron putting up numbers like he was in year 5, and year 21. So I'm just saying that's
the reason why I brought up what I said about the luck part. I was talking to a guy. He was 70s, about 77 years old. He told me he never had a surgery a day in his life. He never had all this and all that. Man, I done had about maybe in my lifetime about at least 8 surgeries. You know what I'm saying? He never got cut.
I've never been in a hospital a day in my life. I'll be 70. The only IV I've ever had is to take a colonoscopy. I've never even had a IV except for colonoscopy. That's me. My wife been in the hospital, forever. But I've never spent the night in the hospital in my life.
So that's how LeBron is with the NBA players.
But I ain't playing NBA. My knees hurt.
No,
I can't run. I can't walk.
But you're fortunate. That's what I'm saying. LeBron is one of the fortunate NBA players that never got hurt. Forget the taking the let's say the any type of illegal substance. He never even got hurt.
Let me say this, Jerry. His knees should be hurting just from the wear and tear of 20 years.
Just from running up and down, running up and down. Yeah. Even running up and down with sneakers, he should have what's that, plantar fasciitis or something, just to walk in and run. Something. Just wear his hair
when he walked by.
It's like my car. right? I got a Mercedes, right? It's over 13 years old, but it only got 70,000 miles on it. If it was, it should have 130,000 miles on it, but I don't drive it. It's the same way. He drive it every day. Something should be happening.
but then you take a guy like Patrick Ewing that had bad knees, all right? I mean, when he had to put ice on his knees, and he was only, I mean, and he didn't play that long. But if some people, they just have that, like, I don't want to say bad luck, but they just have that in them where you have a bad knee.
Not only his body, but his abilities, his talent. Ain't even his body not broke down. He's still balling. Like he's still one of the top 10 player in the NBA right now. Right. And he was the oldest player. And he's still in the top 10 player right now. Yeah.
Hey Jerry, it was a big deal too. He do take some kind of vitamin. It's supposed to be legal, but he do. His wife was supposed to be advertising it. It was a big deal at one time. He do take some kind of stuff, but whatever he's doing supposed to be legal.
Yeah, but between him and Tom Brady, that's it right now, man. At their age, and still perform the way they do to be one of the best. I mean, you still, in the running the, one of the best players in the league right now, still going. I just say he ain't like coming off the end of the bench, doing the, Tracy McGrady getting the ring at the end of the bench, one of those kind of thing. He's still leading the charge.
Yeah, like you said, Walt. It's not his body; it's his performance.
Yeah,
same thing with Brady. It was his performance.
Yeah,
steroids make you perform good. He ain't playing baseball where they talk about the ball, the eye contact, and stuff like that. He's going off. You know what I mean? He playing a smart game, man. That's why these guys is rare, man. That's what makes this guy so great. He never had a major injury. No ACLs, none of that stuff, man.
No, nothing, man. He balling out. I mean, he's making these young guys look bad, man. Don, he ain't just laying up, man. He's like jumping from the foul line.
McDonald, they also said that LeBron spent something like $1 million or more
on his body.
But that ain't.
But he denied that. He denied that.
He denied that. He denied that.
He said he don't know where they get that from. He said it's not true.
Right. I heard him say that.
About what he said.
Yeah, but he's not gonna tell everybody he spent that kind of money though.
No,
he ain't got nothing to hide. Everybody know he a billionaire. Wait, what he got to hide?
What's $1 million to spend on his body? It would be nothing. So I sort of agree with him. When he said he's not doing it.
And the thing about it is, remember, guys, he came right out of high school. I think people keep forgetting that he has been, he has been in shape from day one to day now. That was it. I think the hamstring. That was the only really time that he was out for a long period of time. He's never had a broken bone per se, or any knee replacement or what have you. Hey, if he put it this way, if he is on the stuff, you have to remember a lot of these guys. Remember McGuire, he broke down late in his career. All these guys, Sosa, if you're talking about the baseball guy, and even with the baseball guys, I mean, Lyle Alzado left, came back, and it literally killed him. Back.
Yeah, I remember he used to wear all those scarves on his head. His hair was falling out.
Yeah.
So what's that Vera saying, Jerry? His basketball what?
He's basketball Hercules.
I agree.
He's basketball Hercules.
Yeah, he's a phenomenon. I don't think we ever see anyone else like him like that. To play this long, to play this well. It's not even about the longevity. It's to his performance at this age. That's really remarkable, because a lot of guys hung around, for 20 some years, but he's, like I said, he's still balling out.
Right.
Even Jordan had those hamstring issues the last 2 years with Washington.
All right, listen.
It ain't 10 guys in the league. I'm taking over him.
I'm telling you, for real. Right? No, he's still at the top of his game, man.
Better believe it.
All right. This is my last one before I let you guys go, man, because I want to go to that to the spot tonight. Bruce, I hate to throw your boy back up here again, but all these bus riders, they don't mean nothing to me. If you ain't driving the bus, don't walk around talking about you're a champion from Charles Barkley. You know what I mean by that? a lot of guys that if you ain't LeBron or you ain't Michael or Kobe or Shaq and you're not driving the bus, all the other guys that's riding the bus don't say nothing to me about being no champion because you didn't drive the bus. You guys agree with y'all's statement?
You don't got to drive the bus. You got a ring. You ain't got to drive the bus.
Larry, the child's got a point, or he just trying to cover up because he didn't have a ring.
Now, he got a point. He got a point. Because you got a lot of people that just got rings in the process.
Don't matter. They on the team. They on the team.
Everybody on the team did some part. Even if you was a water boy, you did some part to get that.
Better believe it.
Barkley, I think he's just hating like he always do. He's just hating like that's what I believe.
He trying to justify him not having one.
And he ain't got no ring. He was driving the bus and the bus never made it.
Right. In other words, he's trying to tell them, you didn't do nothing to help get it. You ain't drive the bus. No, you like everybody else. You'll tell Robert Horry his rings ain't no good.
Right, and the thing about it, Bruce, he's talking to, I heard him say it personally too. I
he said it
about driving the bus. So Anthony, what you think, man? Is he hating or what? Is he one of old grumps or what?
Charles, just because they're driving the number 6 bus and you driving the number 7 bus, I don't see the difference.
It's a difference because a lot of those guys support and help get the ring.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, look, he went to Phoenix. His best opportunity to win was those 3-4 years in Phoenix, and just like Ewing, he ran into that Brooklyn guy. Couldn't get by him. Now he even he admitted he was in terrible shape when he got to Houston. One of the reasons why him and Pippen don't get along was because he said Charles didn't commit when he came to Houston. He was just there to, get a ring. But it's fun. It's funny. These guys will will rewrite history when it's convenient for them. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
What you think, Walt?
I think Charles, his thing is, like you said, you got all these guys that got rings, and you got a lot of them that got rings that Charles believe that he's much better than, but he ain't getting no shine because he don't got the ring. So Charles is a great player, but he got no ring. So he said, all you guys that got rings, but you never led the team, just shut up, because you wasn't, you didn't lead the team, or you wasn't like Jordan or LeBron or one of them, because he believes he's just as good as them, but he don't have no ring. So I think that's what he's going at. But it's still another way of hating, but that's what he's saying. Like, I'm better than y'all. Just because you got a ring don't mean you better than me.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Exactly.
But is he justified for saying that? Is that
no,
right?
he shouldn't.
No, he's not.
Be able to say it. We don't care how you got a ring.
Why not? He's saying why you could, just because you got a ring, you didn't lead the team, so you're not compared to me. That's what he's saying.
Well, nobody wins the team by themselves, Pastor. Nobody.
Yeah. And everybody can't lead the team.
That's true.
So they deserve
but,
the ring.
But there's different degrees. We just talked about Tracy McGarrett. He got a ring. He on TV and he got a ring, and he didn't even get on the court.
Well, if you want to talk to Tracy McGarrett, that's different. But you can't talk to a Robert Horry who made a lot of big shots.
No, not Robert Horry. No, yeah. Robert Horry contributed to getting those championships, and Houston and in LA.
When he made that statement, he got to put it out there the right way then, because a lot of guys contribute to help getting that ring. Help Jordan. But Steve
Kerr wasn't sitting up in the corner when Michael drives, so he could make them shots. He contributed to getting those rings.
So he can't be talking to those guys that way.
Right.
He's going after like the Chuck Nevitts and the Earl Curitons.
He's going with the guys that just
the guys who who are like the 13th man on the bench. But
he can't go after nobody. He can't go after nobody.
If he go after those,
if you're that insecure, you feel like you got to go after the guys on the bench. Come on now.
Because he's tired
he might as well go sit on the bench with those guys because he can't make himself better than them. At least they got a ring.
The reason why he got to bring it up, Anthony, because rings are so important. See, that's why I tell everybody. See, he only made it to the finals one time, though, Anthony. One time. I mean, come on. That's why I said when everybody knocked LeBron, he been there 10 times. And even like a guy like Vince Carter, never been to the finals. Carmelo Anthony played 19 years, never been to the finals. Is that hard to get to the finals? Never mind even winning it to get there. So Charles is saying to the point that, hey man, I don't have a ring, and rings are so important right now. What did Magic Johnson say one time? If you ain't got a ring, I'm not even listening. The Magic said himself.
I think he told Charles that, didn't he?
What? He was talking to all the guys. He was talking to all the guys.
But they crack on Charles all the time about not having a ring.
I was about to say, even on inside the NBA, Shaq and Kenny Smith, always when it comes to that, they were like, "You ain't got no rings. How many rings you got?" You know,
they crack on all the time.
Kenny Smith got two. He had a better player than Charles Barkley, though, but he got the ring.
Anthony Edwards that time. Anthony Edwards was potent, and he was saying he ain't got no ring. But he said, if anybody ain't got no ring, you can't talk to me. So that means Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, all of them. I mean, them guys are probably shocked that Magic even said that, because Magic don't normally talk like that. But once Magic said that applied to all them guys. You ain't got no ring, they got nothing to say to me. And so Charles couldn't say nothing about Magic, because Magic did drive the bus. But them other guys, yeah. All right, you guys, I'm not going to keep you guys all night. I know. Anybody got any comments, any other thing you want to talk about?
Who do you think's going to win tonight? You think that that Portland could beat San Antonio without Wembanyama?
I think San Antonio.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, but they can walk. But San Antonio should win this game without Wembanyama. They won games without him before in the past in the regular season. Portland is not no great team. It ain't like Portland is OKC or they're Denver or Minnesota. They should be able to, if they're the number 2 seed, all right, which they are, they should be able to beat Portland. I don't care if they're playing on the moon. They should be able to beat Portland.
Hey, Jay, remember last week I was telling you about somebody that mentioned Scoot Henderson?
Yeah.
That boy was back playing.
Yeah.
And what's that other kid, boy? And that Davia kid, man, they gonna have to stop him because he gonna come to the hole, man. Downhill Danny, that's what they call him. Yeah, man.
Portland ain't got a bad team, man.
They got a young team, they're hungry, and they got nothing to lose, man.
Right. And they got UConn.
Going up for 40, they're supposed to get beat. You know what I mean?
But San Antonio still got the point guard. I mean the guard.
They still got Darren Fox.
But Wemby the common denominator, man.
Yeah, but they still got the other kid too. But
it's more equal now. What I'm saying, it's more equal now.
Yeah, Castle, right? So I agree with you. But San Antonio should still win.
San Antonio should win.
They should win because Portland got a tough squad. You just not used to seeing them play.
Right.
Portland got a squad.
I'm really surprised. I think earlier in the year we were talking about that, and I said they were one of the surprise teams. And you know they shouldn't. The Spurs should definitely beat them. I'm just saying Portland playing with house money. You know, they playing with house money.
Wembanyama is that good, but him in there, they should sweep him.
Sure, he is. No, I'm not gonna say sweep him now.
But I thought they would. I thought they would have swept them if Wemby was in there, but without him, well, obviously they already won one. They might win another one. You know?
Yeah. I think it's more balanced now because UConn center there, he playing big clingers.
Klingler's playing well, man.
He playing great,
if
man.
Not Wembanyama in there, he's gonna be playing even better because he's gonna be dominating in the paint, not point wise, but defensive wise.
Right, and they got that.
What do you think about J-Dub is out too? How long is he out, Larry? With that hamstring, and that's the other hamstring. Yeah.
Who's
for
that?
OKC.
J. Will.
I don't know. It's a good chance he won't be coming back this series.
Because this is a different hamstring too.
So there's a good chance he won't be back this series anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, but they should still be Phoenix without him.
They should be Phoenix, but I'm talking about aspiration for going on to the title. You know that everything is open up now.
Now, if Luka and Austin Reeves don't come back, they should beat the Lakers too. I don't care how good LeBron playing. OKC should beat the Lakers. That's who the Lakers play. The second round is OKC.
Yeah, but see, it's not only LeBron. See, you keep saying LeBron. It's not only LeBron. LeBron got the mother boy looking good.
Bruce, they should beat OKC. How good Marcus Smart is playing.
If they go to the next round, I think Luka should be back next round. They said.
And Reeves
may not be.
Reeves may actually be back in this series.
Oh, I thought they said Reeves was going to be out.
No, they said
No.
he's
How long
already
is he out for the
already
playoffs?
started practicing.
Yeah,
Okay.
they talking about Reeves
Ready to return.
I
Yeah.
think they're a better team without Reeves.
Wow, come on, Bruce.
I'm telling you. Only for defense, and defense mean a lot in the playoffs. They're much
They
better.
are playing better.
Yeah,
Better
with defense, you're right. Defense means a lot in the playoffs, and that's what has been hurting them. But look at Denver. Denver led the league, the highest scoring team in the NBA this year, but they're getting killed because they can't play no defense. And McDaniels, instead of keeping it to himself, Don, he said it. He said all of their team. He said all of their players stink. They can't play no defense.
That's exactly what he said.
He said all of them, Joker too. None of them can't play. He said their defense sucks. That's what he said.
So Bruce, do you think that the Lakers are better without Luka and Reeves?
I'm not gonna say they're better without Luka, but I can say that the offense flow better without Luka. See, Luka like Brunson, he like to pound that ball.
Yeah, he liked to pound the ball.
You know
the same thing he did with Dallas.
Yeah,
you know,
if you look
like
at the way
the
the
ball
offense is going, it's much more fluid with LeBron running it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Bruce. Would you trade Bronson for LeBron James right now?
Yes, sir. All day long. and all night.
Well, that don't say much for Bronson. A 41-year-old man gonna get traded for him.
hey, you gonna take Brunson over LeBron right now?
No.
Well, you you not? Hey, you said that won't say much about Brunson. Who you gonna take in the playoffs?
No, Jerry, you didn't bring up. What about the Raptors in Cleveland, man?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
They had a good game last night. Raptors did.
Man, Raptors got the lights up.
They was home last night. I don't look for Cleveland to lose this series, though. It might go 7.
Last night might have been one of them bookie nights, man.
Well, yeah. The Raptors shot the lights out. And even Scotty Barnes, he don't even make threes. Everybody's making threes.
Yeah, I think two of them boys got 30, right?
I think Vince took an honorary 3 and made it last night for them.
Everybody made threes last night. Even the guy I can't say his name, that long name, but everybody was playing, man.
Oh yeah, everybody was. The way they were blowing them out wasn't nothing Cleveland could do.
Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, there was nothing they could even do, man. They couldn't. As they said, they couldn't turn the water off on nobody. But I think Cleveland. I think Cleveland will win. But they're another one of those, Jerry. They're another one of those sometimey teams, man. Yeah. They can play well regular season, but for whatever reason, they get into playoffs and they.
Yeah. The only team to me that's at a high gear that never take a night off is OKC. You got to really beat
you're
them.
Right.
If you're going to beat, you got to beat them because
they got two starting teams on the bench.
They gonna play defense, Jerry. Defense travels even when you ain't making a shot. They play defense.
Right.
I mean, I watched them, and they play it. They play that good team defense. Like the guy that's holding his man, then the guy that's off ball. If he turn that way, he trapping him. He make him throw the ball and go the other way. Then the other guy trapping. They ain't just say, okay, you hold them. They play that good team defense. Defense travels.
But what? They don't take no night off though. That's the thing.
No, they don't take no night off.
A lot of teams take nights off. You know, like in other words, like I said about the Celtics, you don't know what team gonna show up. You know, there might be the team that look awesome one night. The next night, you know, they're out there playing. You know, you don't know what team.
No, I wouldn't put that label on the Celtics. I mean, they more consistent than inconsistent.
Their thing, Bruce, is they live and die by the 3. Every night, if they making the threes, man, they're gonna blow you out. They might beat you by 40. Yeah, you know, if it's not making the 3, you got a chance to beat them.
Yeah, but they don't miss too many.
They don't miss too many.
You know what I mean? Boston, they're very consistent, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna come back with a vengeance.
Bruce,
I tell you, Don, they're gonna blow them out.
Bruce, I'm not saying they're not a great team or that they don't play. I'm just saying OKC, when I watch them every time, you got to really beat them. They're not gonna give you anything. They're not gonna give you no game. You got to beat them boys.
Oh, I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
You know why it's like that? Because they got a starting 5 on the floor, and they that whole bench could be a starting 5 for somebody else. Their general manager get GM of the year every year with that team together.
Their third string center, I mean, when everybody was out, he was starting and he was getting 25 and 10. String center.
And I think they got 2 or 3 first round picks this year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, because they were saying something about is it for what, Paul George?
Yeah,
And the Paul George trade to keep on giving. Yeah, I think they got more picks.
Yeah, they got a first round. I think they actually have a lottery pick, like a top 7 pick.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the rich get richer.
So Lakers come on 8 o'clock tonight. Well, who else come on first? Somebody come on before them?
Sixers Celtics are playing now, and then San Antonio, Portland. That's the late game tonight.
Yeah, that's the one I want to see. San Antonio and Portland. I want to see that game.
You don't see your Lakers though?
Yeah, I watched that on the YouTube.
Oh, man, why? I know you've been a Laker man. Why you so hard on your boys now? Because LeBron, you don't like LeBron like that, man? Is that what it is?
Man.
You know me, I'm a Laker fan. I'm not really a LeBron fan. I'm a Laker fan.
But I know that. That's what I'm saying. Why you so hard on your Lakers now? LeBron.
No, they're good. They're all right. They're overachieving, as far as I'm concerned. But they got to. They got to play. Some defense to win, especially now. Like we're saying, I was with everybody else. I thought that Denver had won 12 in a row. It's just about that matchup, man. They don't match up with Minnesota. It's 3 years in a row, and I think Minnesota gonna bump them up again, especially if Aaron Gordon don't come back.
Right.
And they're one of the hottest teams. This is what I said. Sometimes you gotta be lucky, because if Minnesota knock off Denver, then San Antonio, I think San Antonio could beat OKC. That, what I mean? That just opens up the door. You know what I mean? But I think that Denver could beat San Antonio, but they might not get a chance.
Okay, I got a question though. If Ant-Man come back, okay?
Yeah.
Can Minnesota give OKC? I think they match up very well. The reason I say that is because both teams play good defense and they play the same type of style.
That'd be a great matchup. Minnesota and OKC. Oh yeah.
I think the Timberwolves could give them a good run because they play the same. They play the same way. Both of them play with great athletic players that run the floor. But the only thing now. Okay, I got a question. Do you guys think
OKC has a better bench?
The referees, you think the referees be favoring OKC though? Like Devin Booker said the other night?
Nah, Booker was just being a hater. First of all, I agree with Booker though, that call that was made of him trying to throw the ball in, that might have been a bad call. But that flopping part I didn't like at all, because man ran right up there and threw his stomach out. And what's the name? Shea ain't no big guy, so it's pretty clear he hit him with his stomach and he went down. So I don't agree with that part. But nah, Booker and them, they losing and they coming up with all this stuff. They're angry, they frustrated. That's what I saw.
But Don, they shouldn't be frustrated, because who even picked the Suns to even be here? They're another team playing with house money.
Right.
They shouldn't even be here. But they're there. But yeah. They're supposed to be.
What's the name went out with the hamstring? They thought they could pull it off, though.
But
they thought they could pull it off. Yeah.
But even when Minnesota played OKC, I think last year they had the same complaint. They were saying that OKC got all the calls. So I'm saying Booker ain't the only player that said that. They're saying that OKC gets the calls. You guys don't see that at all, no?
Not really OKC. They said Shea does. They say Shea lives at the foul line. That's what it is.
Okay. You ever see a winning team complain about fouls?
No, not a winning team, no.
It's always the losers.
Always.
No, the other narrative they said is OKC can only beat teams that are hurt.
Yeah.
You heard it? Yeah. Look at last year. Because Game 7, Indiana was giving all they wanted until the point guard went down. Right in there. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what's Booker's excuse then? Who's hurt on their team?
I think they're in their head. I think they're in their head more than anything else now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They had no business even being there, Don. I mean, who they got on the team? Dylan Brooks was leading them the other night, man. He had like 30.
He's a bad man. He don't get enough credit.
Right,
He had like 30, didn't he, Bruce?
Bruce,
the other night?
Yeah. He you know what? But he got a bad reputation, and that take away from the credit that he supposed to get, because every team that he left, they went down. Starting with
what they said, Bruce? They said off the court he's totally different.
Yeah.
He ain't even like that. That's not his alter ego, Dylan the villain. But they said off the court he's totally different.
No, I believe that, because
making everything. They said he's totally different off the court.
He started trying to live up to that. You're right, Walt.
Right. Bruce, I got a question for you before we go. Can Minnesota beat San Antonio? Yes or no?
No. That was Wemby. No.
Yeah. See, Wemby make a difference, man. People don't realize how tough that is. I seen guys in the corner drive to pull up, and Wemby come out there and they change their shot, man. And that's shooting.
You know who don't get enough credit on there, Bruce? Castle. His defense is elite.
Sure it is.
And his offense.
He shut down SGA. I mean, his defense is elite.
Yes, it is. He definitely shut Cade down.
See, and the reason I asked that question because Minnesota, like with Randall, he's kind of a rugged. He might be like Anthony, the guy who played for the Knicks, the one that passed away. Anthony
Mason.
Mason. Now, what I'm saying, if Minnesota play kind of bully ball, San Antonio, they don't like to me that they're a physical team.
Yeah, but Castle ain't going for that.
No, Castle.
If Wemby is healthy and playing his regular game, that bully ball ain't gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
They shot
anyway, right? Exactly. That's what I said. With Wemby, I don't think so.
Anybody got to touch him, he might fall on his face again. So
yeah, but Jerry,
if he's healthy,
you don't have a bunch of lightweights. See, San Antonio, they got some buck too. They ain't got a bunch of lightweights on there. Them boys can play a little bully ball too now.
All right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I should have Anthony, I gotta say this. I should have stuck with Anthony on that Minnesota bandwagon because
the only reason why
you guys know I bragged on Ant-Man earlier when we got into it that time. So I should have stayed on that bandwagon, Anthony. But I picked Denver because
only reason why
I remember how hot they were, I should have stayed with Ant-Man.
After the finals, they got to the West Finals the last 2 years, and that means that especially when you're coming out of the West and make the West Finals 2 years in a row.
Oh yeah.
But they beat Golden State when Steph got hurt, and they beat the Lakers when they couldn't hold themselves. So and that's how they got to the finals. It's that path they had to take.
Yeah, I think the Minnesota Timberwolves can beat the Spurs, but I don't know about the OKC though, because like I said, OKC is a well-oiled team. But I think they could beat San Antonio, even with Wemby in there. I think they could beat them.
I don't
think they got a chance.
I don't think they have a chance.
You guys pick Denver too now, so they didn't have a chance. So
the biggest question.
I didn't say they didn't have a chance with Denver when we came on tonight. I said they do got a chance.
The biggest question with San Antonio to me is playoff experience more than anything else.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it.
They've got just as much talent as anybody, but it's just they haven't been through the wars like a lot of these teams. Even as bad as Phoenix looks, Phoenix has had a couple of runs in the postseason. So,
I'll put it like this here, Don. If San Antonio is so good, they're going to beat Portland tonight. Then without Wemby.
But see, the good thing about San Antonio,
I ain't gonna say they're that good without Wemby.
Yeah, but with San Antonio in the experience with Wemby in there, they got Fox.
They got Fox.
They got the right point guard to run that offense.
Yeah, beat Portland tonight, then. Beat Portland tonight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I mean, Portland, like I said, Portland ain't no chumps.
Ain't no team with a chump in the playoffs.
Yeah, listen, without Wemby, don't you know how close them two teams are? Without Wemby,
okay.
So if Wemby in there is a different story. Without Wemby, ain't no such thing that they posed to beat.
All right, so is Minnesota a lot better team than Portland?
Sure, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm putting Minnesota up there with San Antonio, but Wemby, he's the neutralizer. He's the one that they got to worry about. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. They might go 7 games with Wemby, something like that, with Wemby, because remember we were bragging on the Joker one time. He's supposed to be MVP. I don't see Wemby name in that MVP category. I don't
finalists.
You don't see
Wemby, Joker, and SGA are the 3 finalists for MVP.
Well, you must have just woke up, man. You must have just.
No, I didn't just
His
wake
name
up.
is definitely in it.
Yeah, those are the top 3.
Yeah.
They were saying they said Luka is the first player. Yeah, right there. Luka is the first player to lead the league. Luka's the first player to lead the league in scoring and not be a finalist for the MVP.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, I give Wemby his due. I mean, you guys making him up like he's Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem together. You guys.
He's better.
He's Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem together when he's healthy.
I mean, God, give me a break, man.
When he's healthy, he deserves everything good that we say about him.
Well, we'll see. You guys put him up there over, man. And you guys get too old too, I think. I didn't get Kendall. He gets some.
Why every time you want to put somebody down, you got to go back to.
You know what? I put him over Ant-Man, Jerry. I put him way over Ant-Man.
I might get some younger guys, man. You guys get too old, man.
You always go back to 1820 to put somebody down. Stay in this era. Stay in this era.
I put him over Ant-Man.
I'm in this era. You guys making it sound like
Wemby ain't got to go up against Chamberlain.
The guy just fell on his face the other day.
But he'll beat the Timberwolves.
You put him up there with. You guys put him up there like
we put him
he's
over the
Superman.
Timberwolves, Jerry.
Let's go
Jerry,
to the show, man.
You think he can beat the Timberwolves?
Huh?
You think Wemby can beat the Timberwolves?
Can Wemby beat the Timberwolves? Let him beat Portland, all right? Let them beat Portland first.
Look, you up there with Ant-Man. Are you Ant-Man or are you not?
I'm Miami. I should have went with Anthony. I should have went with Anthony. That's why I blew it.
So go
listen to you guys. I listen to you guys. That's what it was. Listen to you guys about the Joker. Now all of a sudden the Joker.
Wilt Chamberlain been gone 100 years and you brought him up.
I'm talking about the Joker now. You know, you guys be flip flopping on me. I better. Last week the Joker this, the Joker that.
Look,
now all of a sudden the Joker this and that. I mean, how about you?
Talk about flip flopping and look how he was going with Ant-Man all of a sudden now.
Yeah, he the Joker now.
You guys can get some younger guys, man, because you guys get.
Hey, Jerry, you the Joker now.
No, I'm not the Joker. No, you
betrayed Ant-Man.
Chasing up too much on me.
Don't take it out on us.
Remember, y'all better win. I don't ain't no. I'm gonna play it back.
You better go get some water, man.
I got water right here. When we out with this, like they beat Portland tonight. I don't win no. They beat Portland.
You getting mighty grumpy in your old age. You don't like Magic Johnson. You don't like Wemby.
If Portland beat them, I want to see y'all Tuesday. All right.
Look, ain't nobody saying nobody gonna beat them without.
And I don't want to call you guys up either. See coming on the line.
Nobody's saying they're gonna beat them without Wembanyama. We all talking about Wembanyama, so don't try to twist it up. Nobody's saying they're gonna beat them without Wembanyama.
Y'all bragging on Fox a few minutes ago.
Yeah, because he'll come back. He'll come back.
Were they bragging on Fox a few minutes ago?
No, we weren't bragging on Fox. We said Fox is a good man for a young team.
Let me go to the throne. You guys.
We said Fox is a good veteran for a young team.
A few minutes ago, they got Aaron Fox. Y'all bragging on Fox a few minutes ago.
We weren't bragging on Fox. We said he's a good man for a young team.
Now, beat Portland tonight, Bruce.
That ain't bragging. He's a good point guard, veteran point guard for a young team.
Bruce,
that's all we said.
Bruce, beat Portland tonight. I don't worry about Wemby. Beat Portland tonight. All right?
Yeah, not without Wemby.
You got a blanket. You got a blanket on that couch.
Not without Wemby. You got one on your couch.
I got a pillow too.
Yeah, get a nice pillow, man.
I got a nice pillow.
Because I might put some applications in for some younger guys, because you guys get too old. I think y'all get too old, man, for the sports.
You don't want to take us way back into the 60s, 70s, the 80s.
Keep going back 50, 60 years.
All right. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that, Larry.
I'm
going to remember that when y'all bring it up, too. I'm going to remember that when y'all bring up the old guys, too, now. All right? I don't worry about them old guys either.
I got
good memory. All right, well, I got good memory. Let's go to the show tonight, man. God bless. Pastor Morgan, I'm glad to have you with us tonight, bro. All right.
Amen. You say you won't gonna be no problem tonight, man.
We can talk like that. Walk his head the other way. You don't hear that nonsense we be talking. All right, Father God, we just thank you for this sports show tonight, Lord. We thank you, Lord, as we gather together for fun, Lord. I like to get these guys to laugh and have fun in the name of Jesus. We thank you for each and every viewer, Lord, that's viewing our sports show. We thank you, Lord, that you continue to bless the sports network, WJRG and KMI and Continue to bless each and every family that's represented tonight. In the mighty name of Jesus, we give you all the glory and all the praise. And we love you, Lord, for what you continue to do for this sports show. Bless Big Don and Big Don Production as well, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen and amen.
Amen.
Go
Amen.
Lakers. Let's go Lakers.
Listen, I was supposed to go to the thing tonight. You guys got me sitting here now. I'm not even going now. Swat. I might get
You won't going nowhere,
I was
man.
going to go, but the mess
You
with you
won't
guys.
going.
All right, listen,